Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to learn about pointers in C, and this is usually seen as a difficult topic, but it is not. And we're going to learn today. We're going to learn it in a very easy way. It's not that difficult. It's a really easy topic. It's like learning ABCD. So let's start right away. I am using Visual Studio Code. First, okay, I'm opening a recent project and we're gonna create a new file. I'm gonna name it pointers tutorial.c. Let's start by printing the template, the normal template. Okay, before we can start by actually using pointers, what does a pointer do? A pointer is nothing but a memory block that stores the address of another variable. A pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. For example, let me declare this variable I, which has a value 90. Now this variable I, which has value 90, is stored somewhere in the RAM, and the RAM, you can visualize it like the RAM contains blocks of memory where this data block is stored. So it must have an address inside that RAM. The RAM is like, you can call it like, RAM is like a city divided into sectors, where in each sector there are different houses. So just like you have an address of your house, this integer I is gonna have an address inside the RAM. To check that, let me show you. The address of I is %d\n, comma. Now this is the address operator, address I. So the address of I is 136734560. Imagine this being your house number. It would be very difficult for the mailman to find your house, but this is how it is inside computers. Okay, so if I wanted to store that address first, what would I, if I have to do it manually, then first I'll have to print it, then I'll have to memorize it, and then I'll have to store it inside another variable. But the problem is the address changes every time you click, every time you run the code, the address will change. Look at this one, it's 144.145.990. Next time I'm gonna run this, it's 1505. So you can't really manually store the address of a variable. So to do that, we have a special variable known as pointer. It's nothing, it's not difficult. It's declared just like a normal variable is declared, but the only difference is you have to use a star sign, integer star j. Now this thing is what makes a variable, oh sorry, pointer. This alone, star j. If you remove the star, it's just a normal variable. So integer star j is, you want it to store the address of I, so we're gonna say address of I. That's it. Let's try one more thing. Integer j is equal to address of I. This thing, let's try printing this. Printf the address of I is %d, \n, j. It's not going to give you anything. 2 warnings, 1 error. See, it gave you nothing. So, but if we remove this line, now we can print this. The address of I is, see, these two are the same values. Let me run this again. The values are gonna change, but the address will be automatically stored, so no need to do it manually. That is the only point of pointers. That's it. It's not that difficult, and we're done. And if you want to go a little further, we can, like, even this pointer has a address in the memory block, so we can even store the its address in another pointer. This is known as pointer to pointers, and the pointer we're gonna create is gonna be a double pointer. We're gonna use two stars this time. Integer star star k is equal to, we want to store the address of j. That's it, we're done. We're gonna copy this, command C, command V. Okay, the address of j is, let's do this the old fashioned way by using an address operator. Then let's do this by using just k, and let's comment the I1 out. Let's try this. See, the address of j is 14 ending with 048, and the address of j is, oh, I forgot to change the name here. So it's the same. So now you're storing the address of a pointer inside another pointer, and that's the whole point. You can even store the address of k in yet another pointer. U is equal to address of k. That's it, we're done. Let's try this one as well. Okay, address of k, and let's use u here. Let's run the code. See, the address of k is same two numbers, and the only reason we use pointers is because look at the size of this number. It's 1, 2, 1 tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 100. It's 1 billion. Okay, that's the point. Thank you guys for watching. If you understood what I taught, then leave a like, share this video, and if you didn't, then I'll improve next time. Thank you.